Hello everyone, this is going to be the reading for the Earth sign for the new moon in Virgo 2018. This reading is going to span from the 8th of October to the 9th from the 8th of September to the 9th of October. This reading is going to be for the Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this reading does not resonate with you, please check your other sign, moon, and rising. If it does, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as you know, the new moon represents new opportunities, represents fresh beginnings, represents the initiation of something new in your life. So please check where Virgo is in your birth chart in order to examine where all of these new beginnings are going to happen for you in this new moon period. So let's get started with Taurus, and what are the messages for Taurus during this period from the 9th of September to the 9th of October. So you have the Nine of Wands in reverse, you have the Nine of Swords, and you have the Hermit in reverse. So what tells me here, the Nine of Wands is you've been very defensive, you've been putting a strong facade to other people, you have been fighting for so long, and you've been voicing yourself concerning a situation or a problem that was going on in your life. And right now I feel as though that you are trying to let go of all of these guards, you're trying to let go of all of these defenses that you've been putting for a long time, and possibly have suffered from an anxiety, from depression, from sleeplessness, or over worrying. You've been over defensive, over anxious, and overly stressed, and now you're trying to let go of that defensive mode that you've been putting out to other people. You could have been suffering on your own. You could have had some issues that you didn't want to tell other people about them, and you kept them hidden. And with the Hermit here in reverse, which is about isolation, which is not finding the sight. You know, the Hermit is about our insight. It's about the light that guides us into the darkness. And when it's in reverse, it's hard for you to find that light, to walk you through those rough paths. Or it's you over isolating yourself in order to hide some deep issues that you've been dealing with. And these issues that you've been dealing with concerns a love or a friendship or a partnership that you have with another person. There could be a connection with another individual that has been causing you some stress, or someone is trying out to reach out to you, but you're isolated yourself from them, because this is a sign of isolation, this is a sign of depression, this is a sign of defensiveness. And possibly with the Two of Wands here, the Two of Wands is about confidence, where you want to go in this life. But when it's in reverse here in the center of your reading, it means that some of you are lost, some of you have no direction where they want to go next, some of you are trying to figure out what's the next step and where you want to go. Yeah, some of you are trying to know where you want to go next, and possibly this is the reason why you are so anxious, because you don't have anything planned. You're moving aimlessly in this world. And the 9 is about an endings. The 9 is about endings, and you have 2 9s, and then you have the 10, and the 10 is about also a crucial ending, and it's the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is one of the most malefic or negative cards, because it represents something that is cut out of the roots, something that is deeply deeply rooted in us and that needs to be eradicated. The Ten of Swords is about a hurtful ending, but when it's in reverse, it means that this something is still festering inside of you. And the nine, you have strong number nine, which is very significant, and you have two. Number nine is about spiritual guidance. It's about finding your spirituality. It's about transcending to a higher consciousness, and moving, levitating from all of those problems that you're having and reaching out into your spiritual self. But you could be having problems, being spiritual, trying to transcend of all of these problems. The two are about inner conflicts. They are about opposition. So you could be facing some opposition in your environment. And then you have the justice card. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the Justice card means that you need to put, you need to be, you need to see things in a logical manner, okay? The Justice card is you putting things in their places. And it means that this time requires you to see objectively the situation and not favor anyone. And again, you could be caught up in two opposite energy. You have the two, and the Justice is about balance, which are two, energies. And you have the Sword. You need to cut through those opposite energy that you're going between them and find a solution. And you could be dealing with some legal battles, some issues with the government. The Justice card is also about divorce, possibly. And the Justice card, asks you to seek counseling, seek guidance, but it also wants you to judge clearly other people and see things in their the righteous perspective. It's about being self-righteous. And with Ace of Pentacles here, with Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it means that there is a delay, or whatever something you've been waiting for, that you wished it would be a solid foundation, it's not going to be, okay? The place that you're at or the person you're with, there's no solid or stable foundation to build something on. And yeah, that's why you must be feeling anxious, or you might not see things clearly because you're stuck, possibly. Yeah, but there isn't a stable and firm foundation in your life, and you're not going to have that new beginning that you wished for. And then you have the two, okay? You have two, and the two. The Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Swords. And again, the two is about being pulled into two different opposite energy, between two different ideas, between your mind and your heart. And you're not able to choose and decide. And the Two of Swords requires you to make up your mind, make a decision. And here the Justice is carrying that balance, that balance which has two opposite sides. And she has a sword in her hand, and she needs to cut through all these opposite energy and make a clear objective decision. You need to make a clear objective decision that is righteous, and you know that it is the right thing to do. Okay, you might be caught up in right and wrong, but you know what is the right thing to do, and you need to choose that. The Eight of Pentacles mean that something is not working, something is not flourishing, or you don't want to put an effort into something and you want to call it quit, and that's why you don't feel that this something is stable and secure. There could be a job, could be anything, and you don't want to put any effort into it. So let's see what's this decision that you need to make during this period. Okay, so you have the Magician, and the Magician, this decision that you're probably making about a Gemini, possibly, but I feel more it's, it's about manifesting what you want, manifesting your desires. So if there's something that's not working in your life and you want to drop it off, then you need to make a decision about it and move into a new direction and manifest something else. So let's see what you're trying to manifest, Taurus. Yeah, so you have the Wheel of Fortune, and it seems that you're caught up in negative cycle. Okay, you've been tied into this negative cycle, and you've been receiving many bad news, or possibly your life has been into some rough situations. There may be a loss or a breakup, or losing money, or the current job is not doing well, and you need to, with the Ten of Wands, you need to end things. Okay, the Ten of Wands in reverse, you need to drop that burden or all of that negativity that you're in, and the Ten of Wands is also an ending. You see 10, 10, 9, and 2. So this is, a powerful message for you. And the Magician is, I think it's number 1, which is a beginning, it's manifestation. And the Wheel of Fortune is also a 10th card, so there's a major ending that's coming into your way, Taurus. And don't forget that the new moon is in the 5th house of the astrological birth chart. And the 5th house is about your own creativity, it's about your romance, it's about your children, it's about your love life. So all of this new beginning is going to occur in that place, in that area of your love life, of your creativity, of your romance, of being joyful. So possibly you've been into a negative cycle of bad romances and bad relationships, and now you need to drop all of that burden that you've been carrying. So this is for Taurus. Now let's move to Virgo. Let's just shuffle the card for Virgo. I have a hard time shuffling my cards because they're different than the others. I made those cards by myself. They are self-made cards. See what are the messages for Virgo. The 8th of October to see the Death card appeared, which represents an ending and the start of a new chapter in your life. You're letting things die, and with the new moon moving into your first house, you're going to feel as though that you're going to come into this life as a child. So let's put this card and shuffle. The Death card is usually about literal death, physical death, or physical death or abstract death. And the moon goes into the 12th house before moving into the first house, and the 12th house is a place of endings and a place of letting go of things that don't serve us anymore. And the 12th house is the last house of astrology, and before moving into the first house and making the conjunction with the suns and representing the new moon, you need to let go of all of those subconscious energies that are inside of you, all of those unconscious energy that are controlling your life, which resides in the 12th house. Let those things die. Let those things die, and no longer hold on to them, because when the moon moves into the first house there, you're going to feel refreshed. You're going to feel new, and you are called to transform yourself. So this period is, it's a period of transformation for you. Don't hold on to ideas or people that don't serve you anymore. Even though that they could be very important to us, but our journey might not require them in our life. So then you have the Six of Swords and you have the King of Pentacles. So definitely the Six of Swords means that you have to make an important shift or transition in your life. Even it was hurtful, even it was full of grief, but this transition was really necessary for you to move from a conflicting and painful events in your life into a much safer place. And now with the King of Pentacles, I could see definitely that you feel grounded, you feel in your own element by making this transition and this transformation, and you have come into a full form of yourself. The King of Pentacles is about being in tune with who you are, because this is your energy and it appears upright, which means that you have come in touch with who you are truly inside, and you have a strong and firm foundation that you can stand on, because you have made that necessary transformation and you have let go of all of that garbage emotion and unconscious energy that held you for a long time. This could be a past energy, that recent past. And then you have the Nine of Swords, the King of Wands, so the Nine of Swords, even though that you have successfully transitioned physically and emotionally, possibly from a place that was conflicted and harmful to your own psyche, there's still a fear. There's still fear that you will be pulled back into that place. There's still an obstacle, a thought that's inside of your head that tells you that you could go back to where you were, but you're not. Okay, you have let go of that old self, and you are a new person now. The Nine of Swords is that you are overworking yourself, you are overthinking yourself. You are no longer the person that you were, and you have successfully transitioned into a new form of yourself. And the King of Wands, it means that you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Then you have the Seven of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Star card in reverse. The Seven of Cups, the seven means change in direction. And it's very obvious for you that you are changing direction because you have transitioned, you have made transformation, and now you need to change direction in your life. You're being offered many things. You're seeing many options that you need to choose from, but you're confused what to choose, okay? You're confused about where you want to go. The Seven of Cups, you are putting a list of the possibility of what your life could be, and choose one of these possibilities. And however, there are possibility and options there that are not suitable and they are unachievable. So that's why I see you feeling pessimistic, feeling doubtful, feeling indecisive, because you cannot choose any of those possibilities that are being put in front of you. You could be offered something from a fire sign, okay? Or you have been deceived in some way, but it says that you don't know what option you need to choose, and this makes you feel pessimistic. Okay, there is still that sense of pessimism. Okay, Virgo. So you have the Eight of Swords and the Sun card in reverse. And the Eight of Swords is about you imprisoning yourself, okay? You are imprisoning yourself into this mental box, okay? Into this endless cycle of negativity, of pessimism. Yeah, you have made that transition in your life. You have moved forward. However, you don't know where you're going to move forward. You don't know where to move forward in your life. You don't know what direction you need to take. A part of you is still stuck in the past. A part of you is moving, and the part of you does not know where it's moving. And this makes you stuck into a negative space. On the Sun card here, it's you lacking joy, lacking happiness. You could be dealing with a Leo, or this Leo is depressed. So let's see what this Leo is wanting from you. What does this Leo want? Or this King of Wands. He's in the middle of your reading, the King of Wands. So this King of Wands, you have the Chariot, which means that this King of Wands, this could be a Cancer with a fire energy, or a fire energy with a Cancer energy. So this person is feeling out of victory. They could be the one stuck or not moving forward with you, or they could be holding you back. However, I could see, as I said before, this fire sign could be the one that is feeling imprisoned and not feeling victorious in their life, and possibly they are feeling rejected. You could have rejected them, or they rejected you in a sense of manner, or they are left out in the cold, and they could be having some physical difficulties. You know, there could be some problems and issues with them, and they carry some negative energy around them. And you see, you have the Five of Wands, which means this fire energy is bringing some conflicts with them. Okay, the Five of Wands is about conflicts, or they're trying to avoid conflicts with you. So let's see why you're here. And you have the Nine of Coins, which means that you're having problem financially. Okay, you have moved into a place where you finally let go of all of those negative energy. However, the place that you're at now is not stable enough for you. You don't feel independent. You don't feel self-sufficient, self-reliant. There isn't enough money, and you need to hold on to your money. This is representing being independent, single, and strong, holding your own ground. But I think that this is just the aftermath of transitioning into this new place, that you still haven't found yourself yet, and you're still looking to establish yourself as an independent person. And I could sense that with you have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Cup, and the Emperor card. So there could be some offer coming to you from a fire sign, possibly an Aries or an older gentleman, you know, an older person, someone in a strong position of power. Okay. So this is your reading, Virgo. Let's move into Capricorn and see what are the messages for Capricorn. Let's see what are the messages for Capricorn. The messages for Capricorn from the 8th of September to the 9th of October. What are the messages? What are the messages for Capricorn from the 8th of September till the 9th of October 2018? As guidance and advice and messages. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. The new moon is going to be in the 9th house, which represents your higher studies, your spiritual self. So you're going to have new ideas, new concepts, new beliefs. And you have an very interesting. Okay, good. So the first card that appeared is the Nine of Pentacles, which means that possibly you are at a place where you feel joyful, where you feel happy, you are surrounded by your family, you are surrounded by your wealth. You know, you could be sharing with others, others are sharing with you, and you're having this mutual feelings toward other people. However, the Ten of Pentacles is always a happy, materialistic life. So you feel materialistically full and supported by the other people that are around you. However, I could sense that with the 10, it could be an ending that had happened in your family life, or generally in your career or in your financial life. But with the Two of Wands, with the Two of Swords, it means that you have made up your decision or a choice that was very important for you. Could be concerning your finance, your family, or you have grown independent from your own family, or you have decided to grow independent in terms of your finance with your partner. I could, you know, with the Six of Swords, it indicates that the decision that you have made forced you into transition and into moving into a different place. So so this is about an ending, and this is about a decision, and this is about transition. So the transition, the decision involved about ending something, you know, which is a new moon. It's all about endings and beginnings, and you having to transition into something different. And the Six of Swords is a difficult transition because the place that we were at was kind of negative. However, with the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands, I could sense that you're dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Again, you know, Virgo is dealing with a fire sign, and you are dealing with a fire sign. So with the Seven of Wands, it's telling me that you could be put in your defenses against someone, or you're having to face some opposition from other people, and you are feeling alone. I could sense that you're growing independent, you're growing your voice. Yeah, you're having an opinion about other things, about things which upset other people, and you're having to stand still and defend yourself against all of those people who are coming against you for the things that you're saying or doing. It's about you speaking up for your action, for your words, and possibly you are cutting communication with. You have the fire sign, which is possibly the person that you're dealing with, and then you have the Nine of Cups, which means that the place that you transitioned into or you moved into is not fulfilling. You might have expected that this place could have finally be the place for me, or this person could be the right person for me, until you figure out that, you know, they're not the right person. They could be self-serving, they could be egoistical, they could be, you know, think only about themselves. And the Two of Cups in reverse, it means that possibly a breakup is coming on the horizon, because you know, this environment or place or person could not have met your expectation, or you've been disappointed, or there has been some conflict or arguments or misunderstanding, as I see here, possibly in the family, or people disagree with your action and your words, and you're having to cut ties with that. However, I could sense that even though that you cut ties with those people, you're going to come back again with each other. The Ace of Cups here, it means healing and reconciliation. So you're going to reconcile with any person that has done you wrong, or you've been having breakup with, or you cut in communication with. So you're coming into a place where you're going to share your feelings again, and possibly when you cut ties with those people that are unnecessary in your life, you're going to start something better with other connections. Okay, and with Empress card finishing the reading here, Okay, and the Four of Swords, it means that you're going to take a pause, take a rest, nourish yourself, love yourself, and take care of yourself. This is the energy here. You're going to take care of yourself. You possibly meet a new people who are going to make you feel loved, who are going to make you feel appreciated, who are going to make you feel the potential of growing. You know, you're going to grow, you're going to be abundant, and again, you're going to take the time for yourself to heal and to pause. So let's see what's the King of Wands doing here. So you have the King of Wands. He is with the King of Coins, the Knight of Coins, and the Six of Coins. So this could be a working partner, you know, or someone you're dealing with when it comes to your finance, okay, the King of Wands. However, you're feeling strongly about this person, they don't make you feel good, or you're having some conflicts with them, or you don't see eye to eye with them. The one that you could be cutting ties with. The Six of Coins in reverse, it means that you're not having the mutual feelings with this certain individual. And the Six of Coins, it's you refusing to give, okay? Give your time, give your efforts, give your money, give your physical efforts to this person, and you're taking the time to, you're slowing things down with them, okay? This is what I'm sensing. But why you don't feel good towards them? So yeah, you don't feel good around this fire sign, or you're taking time slow with them. If they are a working partner, you are not really moving forward with them, okay? It could be an Aries possibly, because this is a son of Aries. The Two of Wands, it means that you're just in time of reflection around those people, those fire sign, and you're not ready to share your feelings with them. This is for Capricorn. Thank you for watching all of the Earth sign. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe.